Alright, fans of Lovely City, Pantheon, Polaris. I think we're probably... Oh, no anime. I wouldn't be super surprised if we settled on Luminescence with these two players. Infederence, Ouroboros, and Luminescence remaining.
There goes Luminescence.
Never mind. What do I know? And that puts us on Ouroboros. Single stroke of the end. High Caliber Priest celebrating the dub. Fallen too lazy to get the message. Ouroboros, this time of year.
Ouroboros.
At this time of day, located entirely within your kitchen? Yes. Can I see it? No.
Alright, now I'm actually here. And it looks like we're ready. Except I can't hear anything. I'm not sure what's going on there. This is probably my fault. Aha! I heard it. I heard a noise of some sort. I think we're good.
Alright, players seem to be ready. That minor performance blip appears to have been resolved on its own.
Wow, full page of PFCs here on this one. I guess it is 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Opro just
Yeah, 2 minutes, lower 40s chart. This is, yeah, it's going to be real common. And it's a high caliber tree chart, so those tend to be pretty straightforward.
2, 1, go.
Be interesting. I think probably whoever PFCs this will probably win. We might see a PFC battle here.
And that's some
Yeah.
clean matching right there, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, these matches are not throwing either player.
Those curved matchings are basically very easy to accidentally move too soon on the latter half of it.
Yeah, match strings which approximate boings can be surprisingly punishing because you just don't. You're not trained to play them
that
like
was a
boings.
sub-tick slider break right there.
Yeah, I saw that one. And unfortunately, we do have a missed time and now a miss out of tetrachris.
However, got very lucky that they didn't miss a single tick of that slider.
And as
With less
before,
than
both players do be matching.
Yeah. With less than a minute to go, Opro's still on PFC pace. Yeah, super unlikely that we see a PFC break at this late stage in the chart when it gets really easy at the end.
Tempo is still pushing though, so you have to be careful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
looks like it is
slowdown
pretty easy,
endings
though.
are the scariest because then it's all like visual. You just have to really focus.
So yeah, PFC from Opro, Snakebite from Tetra, but we don't care about Tetra's score. Opro PFCs therefore wins the chart. Here we go with that high-level analysis. The player who PFC'd wins.
Oh yeah, and there you go. But I mean, yeah, it's just like such high-level play. There's not really much to be like, oh yeah, this. And they might have had a little trouble with this. It's like, no, they both did really well. It's just throwing a couple unfortunate misses and auto victory for the other player. Still Oprah with is that the second or third PFC showing they're not playing around. Well, they are playing. They're just playing very well around.
All right, the next song is
Players ready?
Luminescence. Lumi VTuber.
It's crazy to think that only one of these two players is going to get into playoffs, and the one
Alright,
that
all
does
parties
is
are
only
ready?
going
Gonna count you
into
down.
challenger.
1,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Like this one bracket was so dense with like top level players.
Yeah, even though we had another layer, like another kind of like cushion of a loser's bracket for like very, very good players to fall into, we've just had still so many more really good players that we do still have the issue of just people who may deserve to be in the challenger bracket but just having to go out. And that's just bracket.
So we've got a PFC break on the stack from Opro. Missed the timing of the beat, I believe. And then we also got a Miss Perfect from Tetra, so this will be a straight
the beat
accuracy
patterns
battle.
in that section of the chart are really hard. It's like very syncopated drum and bass patterns.
Yeah, it's kind of a bop so far, though. Not one that I've heard, but I'm liking it.
I didn't catch where Christmas.
Oh yeah, it does pick up another miss there, though.
We know that in aggregate, tetrachris tends to get slightly better accuracy. And this isn't a short chart necessarily, but accuracy will matter a little bit more. But we're seeing a couple misses out of Tetra.
Oh
we did
no,
get a
that's a lot of
compound
misses
miss.
out of Opro.
Yeah, that was a drop to ×1.
Both of them really struggled with that section.
A little bit, yeah, a little sloppy there.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly what the point thresholds were. I remember I mathed this out before, but I think that the drop to ×3 three times is less severe than a drop to ×1 once. But it's like marginal difference.
Oh, Opro missed that entire beat hold.
Oh no. That was like a thought of a commentator's curse, because I was just thinking like it could just all come down to one hold or something like that.
Let's
you know what I
go,
did?
Wolf
I
committing
didn't
thought
say it.
crimes. Wolf committing wrong speak without speaking.
So it goes to show that there's really nothing you can do. I guess if I'm just thinking like, damn, this person's doing real well, I gotta say it. Or like,
gotta say it.
say if I realize that there's just like something that could make a big difference, or like,
Yeah,
I can think
you're...
it.
Oh, there we go. We got a long
Oh, they both broke a
slider
slide.
break from Opro
Yeah,
there.
we should leave the discussion of holds. Actually, we did. And then I would just, you know what? You know what? It's over.
Yeah, if you're gonna curse someone, commit to the bit. So Tetra has actually a
Chris.
pretty huge lead before
Both of them really
accuracy.
struggled, but Chris still got a decent base lead. Yeah.
And
Solid
accuracy
1,000
widens the
point
goes
lead.
lead
to
for
Chris.
So
Chris. All right. These players keeping it even.
So yeah, now we are down to a best of 3 between the two of them, and we saw how that went last time. But Tetrachris might have some momentum on side.
I'm wondering if these guys are like playing off of each other's leaderboard scores too, or like looking around and seeing how their scores compare,
true.
because they did have a lot of scores in their earlier bracket, and they were very close score wise. So I mean, if any of them could find any charts where they have a solid lead.
Yeah, remember when we had like exactly one SSSO with a working mid leaderboard, and we had that match? I think it was Prague Ricky in like losers quarters, where it went the full distance, and both Prague and Ricky, or maybe it was Ricky and somebody I know for sure, and both of them were just counterpicking off of leaderboard performances and like winning every counterpick, and they just went back and forth the whole distance. Prague, was that you versus Ricky?
In which SSSO?
I think this
Whichever
was
other
spring
one.
losers quarters.
I recall losing losers run to Ricky recently, in relatively recent SSSO, so probably.
Maybe it was that one. I remember it was like that brief period of time when mod leaderboard was working, and like it was widely adopted, and that it was like a set that went the full distance, and both players just counterpicked the entire time against each other. Can't remember. I
All right,
remember
all
Ricky
parties are
was
ready.
one of them,
Gonna
though.
count you down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I believe we definitely have seen this chart before today, and I cannot remember which set it was in.
Early streak break out of Tetrachris. They keep thinking I'm seeing earlies out of Opro, but it's just that super yellow floor of this background.
Yeah.
Like every one of those perfects is just fading to yellow, and it just looks early. And the star is like a third of the time hidden by sea and background as well, so it's like actually really hard to see. I'm going to be the one to say it, even though Opro is on PFC pace, I do not expect a PFC to end here. Partly because this is an ACO chart, and ACO charts tend to throw a lot of curveballs. Also a swag chart. Neither of them are particularly, like, easy on players.
When I played this chart, I found it was pretty light on the ACO-ness. Oh, besides that one pattern.
Oh,
It did not trip Opro up, though. I believe it did trip up Tetrachris.
Meshes on corner lanes, Chris.
I was just waiting for it. I knew it was going to come eventually. 20 seconds left to go in the chart. Opro basically saying, I give no fucks about tricky patterns. Still gonna PFC this.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, like, you would need a pretty big mistake, and
Does not make
now
one.
it's impossible.
Complete. Perfect focus.
So that brings Opro to match point on Challenger.
Yeah, and it looked like Oprah was pretty safe based off of MS on that one, too, so it's likely they have quite a bit more experience with the chart. Though getting a new best, that could have been a first-time
Yeah.
PFC.
I think that might have been a first time PFC. Has Opro gotten all of the PFCs today?
Both of the PFCs today, right? There's been
3.
two.
There was one
I
in the
think there's,
Magic.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the third one now. That's pretty wild.
Not actually top of the leaderboard. We got a glimpse of it before the end. Piano Mater has a lower gap PFC. Lower MS.
Yeah.
Alright, so it will be Pantheon.
Oh, it's confusing. Actually, no, it's not even a structure, is it?
No. Well,
Or is it? Oh, it is a structure. Okay, it's a structure and
Wait
a.
for both players to confirm.
Other
yeah, it's kind of both.
Swapping two Roman
All right, all
structures.
parties are ready. Gonna count you down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Tom, we're resolving that epistemological debate. Is a pantheon a building or a group of gods? No, it is a banger chart. Alright, I do not think there will be a PFC here. I'm happy to eat my words if so. If so, a
Yeah,
PFC will
that's-
definitely win. I don't see
The
both
fact
of them
that it's
PFC.
the fact that it's a catalog chart and it's 5 minutes both kind of made me think that there wasn't going to be a PFC.
So I actually think that it being a catalog chart has little bearing on the difficulty of it. Catalog is a player who does not do a lot with color. And so, like, generally speaking, you'll have long phrases that stay in the same color, and I think that those are relatively easy to stay perfect on, because you're really only moving back and forth at that point. You're not making very wide swings.
Uh-huh.
Like, throughout the... Oh, we did get a miss on that, the zigzag there from Petra. But just generally speaking with catalog charts, I very rarely, if ever, see movement more than 2 lanes wide, or 2 intervals wide. So there's just a lot of back and forth, basically, that happens with CAD charts. And because of that, I don't expect there to be a lot of excess. Oh,
Oh, there goes.
Well,
There's a good.
yeah,
Goes
we got a
up
good
off, I think.
on the release, I think, yeah. Okay, so this is an accuracy battle with a slight advantage to Opro, with Tetra missing versus a miss perfect. So, Way calling out the artist field in this chart. Charted by Blastoise, Dimibo, Jason Ross, Kildenoise, Seven Lines, Trivecta, and Wooly.
Yeah.
An entire pantheon of EDM gods, I guess. Actually, I didn't recognize one of those names, but I'm not very well versed.
Yeah, admittedly, I just recognize Kill the Noise and Seven Lions. But, like, I'm definitely getting this chart. Actually, I think I already have it from the Warp Zone.
Hell yeah, Warp Zone. Shouts to Warp Zone. The
Let's go.
one of the most useful tools in an already useful tool.
Just, conveniently saving me like 45 minutes.
Yeah, like, I just straight up was like, hey, you know what I think the most useful thing you could do for the client would be? Just make Warp Zone a thing that playlists have.
Yeah,
Could you
that is-
imagine if you
that is
just
an
went to a
interesting-
playlist and you just pressed a single button and it just warped all the charts in that playlist?
That would be really cool. Or like by artist. I wonder if you can do that. You can just download all charts by an artist or something.
Presently, no. Okay, both players over 1,000 note streak. I think aside from that one big miss, Tetra has not had any misses. And Opro definitely putting up competitive MS throughout. I do think that the MS is going to favor Tetra because it has every single time. But see what happens here. We did have Tetra lose an accuracy battle where he won in MS because of slider breaks. So the extra miss value could still hurt him.
I keep seeing like the particles flying off of the notes, and I'm thinking it's like somebody moving their computer mouse just like up and around and just like a little bit of loops and off of the screen. Keeps throwing me off of it.
Yeah, both players very close. I think that we're going to see a tiebreak
Oh,
point here.
there's the first miss from Opero.
Oh,
no!
That's the killer.
That's
GG's.
probably game
Congrats,
over. Yep.
Tetrachris. You win the 4th map.
Oh gosh.
Imagine
Wait,
dropping a
oh,
10-second
no.
long slider. There's like 1,000
Oh,
point
look at
difference
that
before
dip.
accuracy.
Oh
No.
no.
Yeah. Just like that, Tetrachris wins that map by over 2,000 points. Like, it could have been close before, but, like, no, not after that.
Yeah,
that
it's
that
hard
was
to
the
say
FC break
based
too,
on
yeah?
There was one before it.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
it was, like,
shortly
still
before.
at the very end.
Yeah.
Opro had FC up until the last 10 seconds of the chart.
Yeah, I think the milliseconds in itself might have been enough to give it to Tetrachris, but you hate to see that. Sliders
Yeah.
is scary.
Yeah, that was one of those where, like, I think Tetris still would have won, but it would have been very competitive between the two, right? But as soon as that slider
Yeah.
break hits, it was just like, yeah, GG's Tetra. In reality, Opro trolled, so we see a tiebreaker. I don't know, like, this is the difference between prize pool and no prize pool. This match right here. And it's gonna be together forever. My lovely, lovely video game cartridges. I think Opro is defaulting back to the strategy of try angle for a PFC. Which, you know,
Wait.
sound strategy.
The song that will be played is Never Gonna Give You Up.
I'm not sure what Tetrachris is doing. Sorting by charter and going to P on a Dr. Chicken chart.
Sorry, right title now.
No, sorry, my guy.
Or wait. I'm confused too now. Why? If you're sorting by title, why would there be 4 Heart of Android
Alright,
charts?
parties
in
are
a row?
ready. I'm gonna begin countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
So Opro has the second highest chart or score on this. It is showing as a sight read for Tetra. I think it's possible that Tetra might be playtesting Dr. Chicken charts, which is why the multiple copies.
Yeah, that might have been it. It might have just been 4 at the same time.
Which means that Tetrachris is actually hiding cards here. We'll see how much it comes into play. It could be possible that Tetra still isn't like going to PFC or anything remotely close to that. But I think that Tetrachris's knowledge of this chart is not indicated by the leaderboard. We did get not a streak break, but a PFC break out of Opro. Tetrachris still on PFC pace.
Mhm.
I think the tappy patterns get pretty interesting in this chart, though. Like they already are, even here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
this,
think that
this looks like it's from the. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I don't think this is gonna cause breaks, but like, yeah, we might see some staggered like polyrhythm sections that might cause a little bit of issues.
Yeah, this is from the same album as the other Dr. Chicken Camellia chart I brought up earlier, the Permafrost one. And that has a lot of very interesting beat and tap timings to it. Nothing really, really complicated, but just like enough to easily throw off a little bit of timing.
For sure. Oh, that is a huge miss by Tetrachris. Just complete with, I think, a misalignment. Caused several misses in quick succession.
That's not good. Was that a 1x drop?
It was a 1x drop. 2 health bars.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I think.
He dropped 2. He didn't have to. Sorry, I should clarify that. Still got a full combo out of Opro, which is promising. Again, accuracy has still favored Tetra in all of these matches, but it's been like a 2 MS difference, and with that 1x costing like close to 500 points for Tetra, Opro still has a buffer that they could still lose in accuracy and win the map. And as long as they keep the full combo, that buffer can only widen.
Oh, what the hell? This is a banger. I'm definitely
yeah.
getting this one.
I should really look into this album because, like, there's like only 2 Camellia albums. Oh no!
Jinx!
Dropping to a ×2 there.
×1.
Oh, and they were,
next drop, yeah.
holds too.
Opro, that might have just ended Opro's tournament run. Like, I think that the accuracy, it's been like a 11 from Tetra and like 13 from Opro, which is generally like about those numbers. And like, Opro might have been able to squeak it out with the buffer that full comboing offered. But dropping a ×1 when that was also what put Tetra behind in the first place, just totally.
I'm guessing there's still another. I'm guessing there's still another trick or so in this chart. So.
I don't think so. I remember this chart having a pretty calm outro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit premature, but I'm thinking that this might be
I
a
recall
Tetra
chat
map.
saying the ending is quite something, so...
Oh!
Wait, what happened to...
Oh.
Tetra missed the last match before the spin.
Oh, okay. It was just one match.
Yeah, but it still cost point value, because that spin was at 3x for a long time. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think that this is still Tetra.
Okay,
but
what's the base difference? 104.57?
like
Okay, so
250.
Only
Oh, 150.
less than 200 base lead for Opro. Chris even PB'd.
1097.
Oh, it's not
Oh
enough.
wow.
Opera still takes
Tetra
it.
had 4 MS in this one. There's only a 0.09 MS difference.
Yeah, and with that, the set's gonna go to Opro.
I think that last miss honestly cost Tetra the match.
The very last one.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh no.
Damn.
It really did end up being that close.
Just
That was such a
razor
good
thin.
set, though.
Up until the very end, I thought Tetra was going to have his revenge on the rematch. Yeah, up until literally the out, and I'm saying that the outro was gonna be pretty calm. It wasn't gonna decide the outcome, and it did. So, guess I'm gonna eat my words on that one. GG's. So with that, we have our advancing players. Will be Mappy to the Elite Eights and oproerling to the Challenger Eights.
Honestly,